to prevent the spread of Kauri dieback have resulted in a rather innovative solution on Auckland's North Shore. The Kaipātiki Local Board has just completed a Treetop Bridge, allowing visitors to walk through the Kauri Glen Reserve, a dizzying 18 metres above the ground. For more on the project, we're joined now by Board Chair John Gillen. Morena, John. This sounds like a pretty cool project, but I gather for it to have even come to fruition, you must have been pretty worried about Kauri dieback there.
Kia ora, good morning. Yes, absolutely. This is a really important reserve for us with some fantastic stands of Kauri here. And like in other reserves around our area, we've been investing a lot of money into upgrading the tracks to try to prevent the spread of Kauri dieback disease, because we do have confirmed cases in a couple of our reserves. But here we're taking the opportunity to invest a bit more and create a step-free route from Kauri Glen Road right through to Tui Glen Road. So it's perfect for wheelchairs, for bikes, for prams, and it's getting fantastic feedback from the community.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. We're actually just seeing a bit of vision that was shot of it now. And I'm delighted to see you actually standing on it, because I understand it's actually opened a bit earlier than expected.
Yes, unfortunately, we did have some temporary fencing up, but unfortunately someone threw it into the gully, and we didn't want to replace it just in case it happened again, and that could damage the tree roots down there, which we're working so hard to try to protect. So we have opened a bit earlier, but we do have our main opening event on Sunday at 12 o'clock.
Tell us about it. Can people come along and have a stroll through?
Oh, absolutely. It's fully open. And yesterday I was here on Anzac Day and it was chocker. It was a pedestrian highway. So, yeah, please do come down. And we're actually probably expecting a little too many people to come on Sunday. So if you can come at another time, that would be great too.
John, tell us how the planning that must have gone into this. You know, like you mentioned, it's taken a while to get here. How did you fund it? And actually, is there one person who we should be crediting with such a cool idea for getting through the reserve? I mean, it's pretty amazing what you've managed to achieve.
Yeah, so this has actually been in the works for about 6 years. When Kauri dieback disease came to the forefront of everyone's minds, we actually did have to close a number of our reserves temporarily. And it's taken quite a while for us to get this track up and running. We also, of course, there were some delays last year with Cyclone Gabriel as well. But we're finally here. The cost was about $2 million, or just over $2 million, half of which came from the Natural Environment Targeted Rate that Aucklanders pay, and half of it came from the Kaipātiki Local Board. We wanted to top that up to, as I said, make it step-free and to ensure it was a bridge here as well, because the other alternative was to go along the same route that was here before, which was down in the gully and had steps and that. So no, the credit goes to, well, there's so many people that need to take the credit. The local board for investing, the council for putting the Natural Environment Targeted Rate money in. There have been a huge number of people involved, staff involved, and I'd just really like to thank everyone that has got us to this point.
John, I've got to say, when we look at the cost of council projects, I'm well impressed. $2 million got you something very cool and doesn't actually seem all that bad of a return on investment, because, of course, at the end of the day, this is also about protecting trees. I mean, Kauri dieback is a nightmare to try and control, and nobody really sprays their shoes properly and gives them a scrub, do they?
Well, they're supposed to, and we do have the cleaning stations at each end. So please, if you are entering a bush or park area that has the cleaning stations, please do stop and take a moment to do that, because the disease can be spread on even just a grain of dirt. And so if you're going from bush to bush, it's really important that we do that.
And you've still got them there at that track as well?
Yes, absolutely. And I know we also have a rubbish bin. I heard you talking earlier on about the removal of the rubbish bins. We have a lot of dog walkers in the area. And no, fortunately, the Kaipātiki Local Board has ensured that we've kept all our rubbish bins at our reserved entrances.
Well, despite saying that you didn't want a huge crowd, I reckon you've probably just doubled it. Everyone from the Northern Slopes will be heading your way this weekend. John Gillen from the Kaipātiki Local Board, thank you so much, and enjoy walking through the treetops.
Thank you very much.